You know how I wanted to read all three books from all three authors of the tomes, like the Horadrim tomes, Lazarus's tomes, and the demonic tomes? Well, I was under the impression that we were missing the demonic tomes, but no. We were actually missing the Horadrim tomes. So I, like an idiot, went and played for an hour and a half to reload the game like so. Okay, so we didn't find the demonic book. It's the Horadric again, so we're gonna save the game and start a new one. Alright, and this time we got the Realms Beyond, which are Lazarus's tomes, which we've also heard before. So let's save the game and start a new one. And try again. And find all the demonic tomes to read. But then it dawned on me, kinda all sounded familiar, like so. But why do I get the feeling that we already heard that? That would be poopy. And like so. Didn't we hear all that already? I wonder, maybe this is completely useless what I'm doing here. Well, wouldn't you know, we're missing the Horadric tomes, the Horadrim tomes, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find them, we're gonna read them, and then we're through with Diablo 1, at least with the base game. There's still the Hellfire extension, which I want to play, which I don't know if it's canon or not, but I guess I'll read up on that, and I'll see you once we're at the first book of the Horadrim tomes. And here we are at the very first book in level 4, The Great Conflict. Let's read it.
Take heed and bear witness to the truths that lie herein, for they are the last legacy of the Horadrim. There is a war that rages on even now, beyond the fields that we know, between the utopian kingdoms of the high heavens and the chaotic pits of the burning hells. This war is known as the Great Conflict, and it has raged and burned longer than any of the stars in the sky. Neither side ever gains sway for long, as the forces of light and darkness constantly vie for control over all creation.
That's a long back and forth with not much to show for it other than ruining the mortal's days. But that's the first book, and I'll see you at the second. And here we have book number 2, The Wages of Sin Are War.
Take heed and bear witness to the truths that lie herein, for they are the last legacy of the Horadrim. When the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells falls upon mortal soil, it is called the Sin War. Angels and demons walk amongst humanity, in disguise, fighting in secret, away from the prying eyes of mortals. Some daring, powerful mortals have even allied themselves with either side and helped to dictate the course of the Sin War.
Bastards. Alright. I'll see you at book number 3. And here we are at the last book of the Horadrim, The Tale of the Horadrim.
Take heed and bear witness to the truths that lie herein, for they are the last legacy of the Horadrim. Nearly 300 years ago, it came to be known that the 3 prime evils of the burning hells had mysteriously come to our world. The 3 brothers ravaged the lands of the East for decades, while humanity was left trembling in their wake. Our order, the Horadrim, was founded by a group of secretive magi to hunt down and capture the 3 evils once and for all. The original Horadrim captured 2 of the 3 within powerful artifacts known as Soul Stones and buried them deep beneath the desolate eastern sands. The 3rd evil escaped capture and fled to the west with many of the Horadrim in pursuit. The 3rd evil, known as Diablo, the Lord of Terror, was eventually captured, his essence set in a soul stone and buried within this labyrinth. Be warned that the Soul Stone must be kept from discovery by those not of the faith. If Diablo were to be released, he would seek a body that is easily controlled, as he would be very weak, perhaps that of an old man or a child.
Old man? King Leoric? Or a child? Albrecht? His son? The final pieces in the puzzle, everybody. And with that, we finally have all the lore and all the quests of Diablo 1, short of Hellfire, which we're going to do later. So thank you all for bearing with me, everybody. Hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.